Hey guys, SmithCity here for SmithCity product reviews. I'm back with Quakers Hat Brewing Pale Ale, coming in at 4.8% ABV. Thanks again guys for sending me these beers, absolutely appreciate it. Absolutely loved your red rye IPA, and we'll just get this into a glass. Probably a shorter video than your last one, and we'll just get cracking straight into it. Really appreciate it guys. Really appreciate it. Quite light, heavily carbonated. Put the drink lower down, Smith. So from my looking, it is quite a pale, light straw coloured beer. It looks a little bit darker on the camera. I am smelling some citrus stuff just from here. So we'll get into the aroma, guys. That smells fantastic. This is probably one of the most citrusy pale ales I've ever smelled. Smells like it's got a little bit of nice hoppy character to it. Sort of like a wafer biscuit, which is probably from the lighter malts. Anyway, I'm gonna just get stuck in. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Oh. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just sort of explain some of the reasons why. Now, you look at something like a Corona beer, not the virus, but you look at the Corona beer, they're light, refreshing, they do exactly what they're designed to do, they're smashable, hot day, like you can drink them. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but they're a beer that I don't mind. But obviously, like, it's a pretty generic, mass-produced type beer. This has got character. This has got character. So there's a touch of sweetness on the mid palate, like not overly. There's a touch of bitterness, not anything too crazy. Just those citrus. Now you get a Corona and they ask you for a lemon or a lime, and you go, yep, and they chuck it in. This has already got it in the beer, you know what I mean? This would be a great after work beer. A really good after work beer in Australia. Temperatures anywhere over 18 degrees. We worked a hard day out in the sun. This is it. This is where it's at. This is great, guys. This is really good. Really good. I have had a few pale ales of recent time that they're just starting to go towards like the more complex side of things, and sometimes that's okay, and sometimes they do a good job, the people that do those things. But sometimes I feel like there are some pale ales out there that sort of lose their way going down that little path, but not here. This is just, there's not much to it. It is just a great, refreshing, chuck it in the fridge, crack it open, pour it in, and just get it in you. Like, it's really good. So, like I've always said, I do like their black packaging with their different coloured banners with the black writing just popping out. I won't go too much into everything that I've already previously read out on the can, but I will read this: a solid malt backbone paired with a tropical and citrus fruit hop flavour. Yeah, it is definitely that. It's definitely that, and this is just, they've just delivered. So they've delivered this to me, and this is just delivered on another level. There's a burp for you. Drinkability, I'd have no problems on any occasion in the summertime to have this as a go-to, as your standard. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be a bit controversial. For people that drink your VBs and drink your Carlton drafts and drink those styles of beers after a hard day's work, and there you go to, for whatever reason, you were brought up on them, they've marketed towards that working class type thing, whatever. I think most of those drinkers would actually like this, and that's not to say that it's anything like those two products, but I really do think that is something that they would actually like. And that's big. And it's not necessarily because CUB is being bought by Asahi, okay? And so that's not necessarily a bad thing, but normally when big chains buy something, they do play around with some things. And, if you're a typical standard VB or Carlton Draft drinker, and they start to change some things and you don't necessarily like those things anymore, this is the ticket. This is the ticket. This is the ticket. It really is. It really is. It's probably, as I nearly spit on camera, that's probably the quickest drink I've ever drank on this channel. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. Really good stuff. Quakers Brewing. If it was rubbish, I'd say it. It's got nothing to do with the fact that these guys have delivered to me. I'm an unbiased reviewer, and if something isn't my fancy, it's just my opinion at the end of the day. But this is money. This is absolutely money. On point. Fantastic. See you on the next one, guys.